Hey guys, it's been a hot minute. Welcome to the channel. So I'm a bit exhausted today. I have spent the whole day with the accountant, just going through the books for the year. This is actually, well, this is my bedroom, but this is actually like my vision board-ish for the business for the next few years. So you can see it. But so at the end of every year, before the new year begins, so this is actually my sort of last day of work before I take like a 4-day break for the year. It's 24th, it's Christmas Eve. So I got a bit busy, so I wasn't able to close earlier. Um, but before the year ends, I like to sit with um, accountant and finance and just go through the books for the year, understand, like go through my cash flow from an overview perspective and see how money came in, how money came out, um, how we performed for the year based on what we had planned to do. That's what actually informs if this was a good business year or not. Um, So it's been a hard year looking at the cash flow and all of that. But if all goes well and everyone pays up, we'll start the quarter strong next year. So based on how I review the books or the accounts for 2019, then I'm able after the break, just before the new year begins, to be able to sit down and create the plan for 2020 for the business, for the following year of the business. So I'm able to say based on what happened this year, what worked, what didn't work, what are we changing, what are we maintaining, what things do we need to do. And it's such a good thing, good habit to do because it helps me then allocate budgets for the new year. So in terms of even, it tells me what services do I need to pump on in terms of marketing. So that tells me what my marketing budget should be. Um, it tells me, like just looking at your books and overview and like sitting down with someone who understands finance. Shout out to
As I was saying, it's good to work with someone in finance, someone who understands business from like purely the financial point of view, because it's a good way to end your year and it's also a good way to plan for your next year. That you're not making decisions based on feelings in terms of I want to hire more people, I want to expand, I want to what, because numbers don't lie. Um, so based on even the work we were doing today, I know, can I hire next year? Can I add salaries? Can I invest in some things I want to invest in for the business? What leeway do I have with spending on the business in terms of budgets? So it helps you make a lot of decisions so that even when you're going into a new year, you're actually making goals that are smart, like using the actual acronym, specific, measurable, attainable, all of that. So you're actually making smart goals that you can actually achieve and help your business grow because it's based off of something. It's based off of data from previous years. And also in the long term, this should be the third maybe analysis we're doing as a business. Um, and it shows me like the growth of the business. So from year one, this is how our numbers looked. This is the kind of business that came in. And I can say the first year when we did this, um, it showed me how we were grossly underpricing because it showed me how much money was leaving the business and where it was going to. So the second year we improved, and now the third year we're getting to a point where now we're thinking, okay, we need to be a bit more competitive. Yes, we're pricing well, but we need to be a bit more competitive. We need to rebrand some of our services. So it's basically going to inform my entire strategy for next year. So I'm exhausted, but I just thought I should share that. To me, that's a good way to end the year. It's a good way to plan for the new year, and I think it's a really good activity to do at the end of the year, because for me, we close the financial year begins at the beginning of the year and ends at the end of the year. So 31st is the end of the financial year, and the next financial year begins. And also, very important, if you if you're a limited company, then you know you're being audited next year and you need to file your income tax. So get ahead of it now. So I make sure that the books are okay, the accounts are fine, and even getting an auditor early so that audits can begin by February latest, so that everything is filed by April latest. Okay, but I'm usually late. But it also helps me get ahead of things like that, so that it doesn't get to June and I'm freaking out. I don't know how my books are. I don't have an auditor. We've not been audited yet. It's not been filed. Then I'm thinking about all the fines we're going to incur. So I just like to do it now so that by the first week of January, I'm done with 2019. I know how we did. I know the books are fine. It's now just about giving them to the auditor. They can take 3 months if they want to. Since we're not that big of a business, they can take a shorter time, and just makes life easier, so that from January, I'm focusing on what we need to be doing for the new financial year. So anyway, Merry Christmas. Have a new year. Have a smart year. Have a profitable year next year. And if you are looking for a company that works with SMEs in terms of growth, in terms of communication, marketing, and helping you scale, getting you visible, do give us a call. You can email me on the email in the description. We'd be happy to work with you. The name of the company is EM Consulting, and I look forward to the things that we're going to bring next year. Merry Christmas!